trenches. You say Chuck Jackson for an alligator? Like, it's people that really done died out here. I done really had brothers that done passed. I done really had brothers that done held my other brothers that watched them take their last breath on that same block.
Yeah, on this block.
This block right here. This block.
Itong nakikita niyo mga kababayan, ito yung pinapakita natin kung gaano ka ano ka ipokrito ang Amerika, no? Sa pagpuna nila
whether it's a manslaughter, a man stabbing, a punch to the head. It's a lot of people dying down this job. You know what goes on?
pagpuna nila sa ibang bansa, lalong-lalo na sa Pilipinas, no? Puna sila ng puna, pero tingnan mo naman ang mga kaganapan sa Amerika, kung gaano kalala ang problema ng droga sa kanilang bansa. Samantala, kung manghimasok sila sa problema ng ibang bansa, ay ganun-ganun na lang. Nakakala mo kung sino silang mga magagaling. Nakakala mo kung sino silang mga
if they really cleared it out. If they did, that's a good job. I'm not gonna, that's what we want. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. Everybody who supported the video, man, appreciate supporting the video. But we're gonna see what's popping. You already know. Check the effect in the building. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you also hit me up on IG. The IG is checking effect. CZECH INEFFECT. All right, let's get it. So yeah, man. The police are finally doing their job, as you can see right here. I'm trying to, yeah, they hit me up and they said that they cleared it up, like they kind of like cleared everything up. So I'm out here recording to see if they really did. You feel me?
yan, no? Kita niyo yan.
Approximately 5,700 people are considered homeless, with approximately 950
Kita niyo yan kung gaano ka kalala ang droga sa bansang Amerika.
In comparison to other parts of Philadelphia, this side of town has the highest concentration of homeless people. Homelessness is caused by
Tapos kapag mayroong isang bansa na nagpapatupad ng kamay na bakal para subuin ng droga, kinakasuhan nila, kinakasuhan ng International Criminal Court ng ICC. Bakit hindi ito ang pagbigyan nila ng pansin? Tingnan mo. Tingnan, nakita nyo yan?
Many new people have become homeless as a result of the opioid crisis.
Kita nyo mga kababayan kung gaano kalala ang problema ng droga sa bansang Amerika? Tama. Actually, may mas malala pa dyan eh. Magtataka ka na lang talaga sa bansang Amerika, sobrang manghimasok, sobrang mangialam sa buhay ng may buhay. Nakakala mo naman nagagawa nila ng mabuti o nababantayan nila ang kanilang mamamayan. Yan, lantaran na yan eh. Actually sa Pilipinas wala namang ganyan. Walang lantaran na gumagamit ng mga ganyan, kundi inuhuli talaga ng mga pulis. Kawawa naman ang mga taong yan, no? Bakit hindi na natupagin ng gobyerno nila? sa halip na makialam sa ibang bansa.
Law enforcement officers
Bakit
always
hindi
look for
bigyan nila ng
ways
solusyon?
to help
Di ba't
those in
napakayamang bansa nila?
to live, while also protecting the rights of residents, businesses, and visitors.
Bakit hindi bigyan nila ng pansin?
The COVID pandemic has also exacerbated Philadelphia's homeless population. In addition to dealing with a massive increase in the number of homeless people in Philadelphia, there has been an increase in drug consumption. More notably for Kensington Avenue, the reason you see many people sleeping while standing, drowsing, and bending over is due to the drug xylazine. Xylazine is a sedative with analgesic and muscle relaxant properties that are used in veterinary medicine. It is used to calm and facilitate the handling of a variety of animal species, including cattle, sheep, and horses, as well as to perform diagnostic and surgical procedures, relieve pain, and act as a local anesthetic. In Philadelphia, xylazine began to gain popularity in the mid-2010s. People who use and sold drugs allege that xylazine had become a highly sought-after substance and that it has become a much more common component of the local drug supply. The reports from Philadelphia, as well as hints that xylazine was apparent in other parts of the country, prompted the researchers and colleagues to try to track the drug's spread across the continental United States. Xylazine was found in 0.36% of overdose deaths in 2015,
Oh,
according to
kita nyo na
research,
kung gaano
and
karami yan na
increased to
overdose sa droga.
6.7% by 2020. It was found in 1 out of every 5 overdose deaths in some areas. Notably, the study discovered fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid that has come to dominate regional drug supplies in nearly every xylazine-related death, indicating that it wasn't just a tranquilizer that was causing these overdoses. Experts are still trying to understand the risk of xylazine, but they are concerned that the drug, which is not an opioid but acts as a sedative, may increase the chances of fatal overdose when combined with opioids like fentanyl because it can exacerbate the respiratory depression caused by opioids. It may also make reversing overdoses with naloxone, which is designed to work on opioids, more difficult. The drug overdose crisis in the United States has been steadily worsening and is now killing more than 100,000 people per year.
Oh, Amerika, oh. More than
Fentanyl, which was once
100,000
primarily
na
found in
over
the
sa
supply of
droga sa inyong
opioids such as
bansa
heroin,
every
is
year.
now more frequently found in stimulants such as cocaine and methamphetamine.
Oh, lahat ng uri ng mga pinagbabawal na
Right
droga
now,
nasa
the
inyo
drug
na.
supply is a complete mess. The number of contaminants is out of control and is becoming increasingly difficult for researchers to keep track of them. What is happening now is people are not buying what they believe that they are buying, or they are unaware of what they are buying. Kensington Avenue in North Philadelphia is well known for its drug use and prostitution. There are many people living on Kensington Avenue who are college graduates with a bachelor or even a master's degree. turn to drugs as a result of a variety of unfortunate events that has occurred in their lives, such as the loss of a significant other, a career, and more. It is extremely difficult to explain addiction. It can be difficult, especially as a concerned loved one, to explain to yourself and others how your child, partner, or sibling became addicted to drugs. Many people on the outside believe that substance abuse is a bad choice in which someone should have said no, bad habit that just needs to be kicked, weakness that someone can't overcome the withdrawal symptoms, and moral failing that the person has given up. In reality, drug addiction is none of the above. It is a chronic brain disease that cannot be cured with a simple no or change of mind.
Kita nyo yan, oh. Halatang sabog na sabog, oh. Yung iba nga dyan, di na makapaglakad ng maayos, eh. Yung marami nga dyan, deform na ang katawan dahil sa sobrang paggamit ng pinagbabawal na droga. Paano ba naman kasi? Harap-harapan na yan, no?
It is critical to recognize this before asking, why do people become addicted to drugs? Or why did my child become addicted to drugs? More than likely, you may have additional questions such as, how did this happen? Your loved ones may have been properly raised with a strong moral foundation or in a good home, but they could still begin using drugs. The truth is that people use drugs for a variety of reasons, and they become addicted for a variety of reasons. It is critical that for the individual not to blame themselves or the loved one before you have thoroughly investigated the situation. As concerned family members, we frequently wonder, why do some people become addicted to drugs while others not? This is a valid question, and many drug users don't believe they'll become addicted. The truth is that anyone can become addicted to drugs, and there are a variety of factors that make them more vulnerable.
Tingnan nyo yan, nakita nyo yan, oh. Deform na, oh. Hindi na makatayo na maayos.
The following are some of the most common risk factors or potential causes
Kawawa
of drug
talaga mga
addiction.
taong ito. Samantala yung gobyerno nila pakialam ng pakialam sa ibang bansa habang nagpapatupad ng kamay na bakal kung paano
1.
masugpo ang
Early life
pinagbabawal na
stressors
droga.
such as being abused or witnessing trauma. 2. Abuse, either physical or sexual, in the past. 3. Genetic vulnerability, such as other family members who struggle with addiction. 4. Prenatal alcohol or drug exposure while in the womb. 5. Lack of parental supervision or monitoring during adolescence. Peer pressure from friends or social circles, or association with drug-using peers. 6. Mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. A person's susceptibility to addiction can be influenced by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Genetics, according to National Institute on Drug Abuse, accounts for roughly half of a person's likelihood of developing an addiction. As a result, environmental risk factors such as stress, trauma, abuse, and lack of education, low-income neighborhoods, and high school parties play an important role. Adolescents who use drugs are more likely to develop a drug addiction behavior because their brain is still developing. Exposing the brain to drugs during this critical period can result in long-term brain changes and an increased risk of dependency later in life. According to research, nearly 70% of adolescents who tried an illicit drug before the age of 13 develop a
Kita niyo
clinical
kung gaano
addiction
kaaga?
within the next 7
Before
years.
the age of 13?
Those between the ages of 18 and 25 are also at high risk as their brains mature. In fact, 9 out of 10 people who struggle with substance abuse began using before the age of 18. Science has contributed to a better understanding of how drug abuse affects people and how addiction develops over time. researchers have been able to see how substance addiction work in the brain using imaging and other cutting-edge technology. It all starts with a long period of drug use. When a person uses drug on a regular basis, it alters the way the brain functions. Drug use becomes compulsive over time rather than recreational or voluntary. It is no longer a choice for them to use drugs, it is beyond their control. When a person uses drugs, the brain produces dopamine, a pleasure chemical. This causes a euphoric bodily response and mental state in the user, making him or her feel good or high. When the brain is exposed to this on a regular basis, it becomes reliant on the feel-good behavior. As a result, it hardwires those euphoric drug-using experiences into its circuitry, and drug use becomes its top priority. These are physical changes that will occur. The brain's reward system, a primitive system that exists to ensure we seek what we need, becomes hardwired to prioritize drug use over all other activities. Such as eating, sleeping, family, and academics. Even when the drugs no longer provide pleasure to the user, which happens over time as the user becomes tolerant to them, the brain continues to push this need. It causes intense craving in the same part of the brain as the survival instinct. As a result, acting on these cravings, i.e., using drugs, becomes an overwhelming and desperate need. The brain believes it requires the drugs to function and survive.